Guys, hello everybody and welcome to this game. It's about the Loch Ness Monster and it's point and click, and it's by the same people that made the Dracula games, so I thought it would be good. But then by judging by the introduction, it might not be as good as the Dracula ones. But let's new game it up. Monday, December 17th. Oh, I was supposed to click. I could have been sitting here for hours waiting for it to... I guess this takes place in Scotland. Well, because it's Loch Ness, I'm dumb. Okay. Is he gonna knock on the door? I know he is gonna knock on the door. I was like...
Sir.
Alan Parker Cameron, private detective. Lord McFarlane is expecting me.
Indeed, sir, you are expected.
Indeed, sir, you expected.
If you would please follow me, I will inform Lady McFarlane of your arrival.
Oh, yeah. I legitimately don't need my keyboard for this since it's point and click.
Hello, madame. My name is Alan Parker Cameron, private detective.
He's bald?
Occasions of all sorts, discretion assured.
He's a private detective.
Your husband has asked me to put my modest talents at his disposition. And so, well, here I am.
Good day, young man. As a matter of fact, my husband has spoken of you. You are Sean Cameron's son, are you not? Oh, Sean, you have arrived too late.
What is this?
My husband has disappeared. He's been kidnapped, and my daughter Moira won't be back until tomorrow. Oh, she would have known what to do. It's him. It could only be him. His anger is beyond measure. He came to avenge himself, and he brought evil with him. It is a story beyond your understanding. Nothing you can do. Nothing anybody can do.
Was she gonna have a heart attack? Is this what's going on? Hey, I was right.
Do not worry, sir. She will be fine in a moment.
Oh, it's smelling salts.
Your room is ready. It's on the first floor.
Bloody hell, that woman is out of her mind. What could possibly have frightened her so much?
Theft of Edinburgh Museum. The Book of Keeley, written by the ancient Celts, was stolen from the Edinburgh Museum last night. The police have found no trace of thieves. A collection of amber discs was also stolen from the same museum just a few days ago. Okay. What do detectives do best? Snoop around people's houses. Is anything to do with this fire? I haven't been told this one's not as good as Dracula. I haven't been told that. I just assumed by how it's not. It doesn't look as good. Was this one before Dracula? I can't go in that room. Can I take these? Oh, there's a picture of Christopher Columbus. I'm tired, like... And no, I do not know how long this game is, so... I remember Dracula was like 3 hours, so I assume this is 3 hours also. I'm legitimately confused of... I'm probably most likely supposed to go to the room that they are going to. But I can go around and waste time if I... See, what I hate about point and click, like whenever it's open world, it just like... It makes it so there's so many possibilities of what you can do. And whenever there's so many possibilities, it's like... You could do like a bunch of things. They went out this door, right? I'm most likely supposed to go in one of these rooms that they're in. I assume. Was this the floor I was just on? Yeah, it was. They got pictures of the presidents on the wall. There's gotta be something I'm missing in here, right? I don't see anything. What exactly am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go exactly? Mr. Cameroon, I am prepared to pay twice the sum that you have been offered for your services and your crystal. Please give my question. Okay,
My bag is here. Good thing I hid that stone. Cameron crystal. Who'd have thought that this rock would oblige me to stay sober?
Copper powder camera. Okay. I guess. Oh, there's probably something I needed to interact with. So I probably need keys for these doors, but I need to... Oh, no. I need to go back. No. I need to go back to that room I was previously in. Like, oh, I didn't realize this room was here. Is there like a certain order I have to do things in? Oh. Okay, I got a key. What to, though? What to? What did I get a key for? Pass key. Left click also opens inventory. I wish I would have known that before I got into the habit of clicking tab. Beep, 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 beep. Point and click adventure games are fun to some extent. Like, I don't like go around playing oh, so I'm going around taking people's stuff. Good. Why wouldn't you? Where does this go? Let's see where this goes. Oh. Oh, there's an attic also. I must be needing something to do that. Okay. Good thing I'm exploring and seeing more things. It's for this room. Do I see anything I can interact with? If I can interact with something or pick something up, then that's good. There must be something I'm needing. I got some sort of item. Let's see what I got. I got blank paper. No, I got the rag I got from the kitchen. I remember that now. That's not what I need. It's just a letter telling me something. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. There's gotta be something I'm missing in here, unless I was just needing that one item and then it's for something else. There's gotta be something I'm missing, right? A room I can go into. I need an item for that, I'm assuming. A knife? There's gotta be something I'm specifically missing. Like this. Wait, can I burn this paper? Can't interact with that, I'm guessing. Or I need something to interact with that. I guess I can't interact with that. I guess there's nothing I have that can interact with that. What is there specifically that I need from here? There's gotta be something I'm supposed to do. This says you grab dysentery. I don't know how to read properly. Okay. There's gotta be something I can interact with back here, right? Or I wouldn't have been able to. Go back there, right? No. How come I can only grab that one key? You'd think that you'd be able to use it for a ton of different things, right? Okay, wait 1 second. Okay. I am smart. I use the a superpower I have called Google. So there is in fact a between the cushion there's a necklace and it has some pills and a key in it. And this key goes to let me look. Okay, so we need to go back to the kitchen. You go to the dumbwaiter, and there is a There's a drawer here. There's some matches in it. And then okay, that's how it is. We send up the tea. You know, me being an idiot walking around instead of reading this, it did make this video longer. Then I'm supposed to go up here to this room and go to the laundry room, and then from here, oh, the tea goes, okay. Did I put the pills in? Okay,
Man, that woman has got to cut back on the caffeine. She needs professional help. Let's see those pills.
oh, do I don't have the pills, do I? So I can't put the pills in here. What if she wakes up whenever I'm looking at her stuff? You think she'd notice if I went through all this? That's a big bathtub. Wow. I can't just go touch all her... Go through all her stuff? What? I thought that was the point of video games. To break into people's houses and take all their stuff. What am I missing? Oh, there's gotta be something I'm missing. Oh, okay. Oh. Well, I forgot the pills. That was one thing I didn't click, apparently. Good thing I remember to come back and get them. I thought I already had them previously, but... Are we really gonna have an animation of this?
3 crystals, 3 jewels, 3 tears of light for the blind.
She sounds like the from the dude from My precious.
Often walking in the park she is, near to the Celtic cross, in the dead of night. Look in my chest of jewels. If you are indeed the man you claim to be, you will understand.
Oh, is she dead now? Well, goodbye. Okay, she's dead. Now can we leave? So now I can finally go through all this stuff. How come I couldn't go through it all before? So basically this dude was like, I ain't gonna go steal her stuff until she's dead. Okay. This is most likely this key goes to this. And this key is to attic. Okay. The attic key. The attic is most likely No, it's back this way. I'm gonna save this real quick and then see how the recording is. And it looks fine, so. I guess it's not accessible right now, so. I should actually just follow this walk through step by step. No, oh. What? 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 Is this an infinite loop of not going the right way? Okay, I got this now. Okay, this is it. I'm supposed to find some bookcase, apparently. I don't see a bookcase in here. Let me look at this one more time. Okay, did I get all that? I did. I have a picture, right? Yes, I do have that picture that I was looking for. What else do I have? Just a press key next door in the room. Oh, okay. So we're supposed to go to the one that the room I was in previous. This one. Okay. So we already have that thing. See, what we're supposed to do is get fingerprints. How am I supposed to get... Let me read this again. Get up the... memorandum read on how to use the telegraph device found in wallet and inventory. Turn right and go to the desk, to the window, open the drawer, note, appointment with McGabe. Move the cursor to the left and click on the look close on the top of the table to see fingerprints. Blank piece of paper. Oh, I should continue reading. Okay, and then... copper oxide, okay. And then ink. And then the paper. Okay, so now that I got the fingerprints. See, instead, I should have followed this instead of walking around like an idiot. Now I should be able to go to the attic, and it should let me go up with the attic key. Unless I need to go through the... Unless this is the attic. No? Okay, it says I'm supposed to be able to go to the attic next. Oh, I think I got it. Rope ladder. What is it next? So it's not this. There should be a... Oh, it's up here, isn't it? Attic key. Okay, cutscene. Wow, I got locked in. How spooky.
It's starting to make sense. What the... Oh, man. Can't a guy get a little light?
I've got matches in a... I didn't know I had that many candles. I only picked up one. I guess I'll just pick up what I can and then read the okay, Cameroon, McFarley. Okay, these are just people I don't care about, so. Oh, I was supposed to take the picture. Well. Is there anything in here I'm supposed to look for? Okay, let me see what I'm supposed to do next. So there's a crowbar that I'm supposed to look through for in an open box. Do I have the crowbar? No. Of course not. Why would I actually have whatever I needed? Where's the open box? I'm supposed to be looking for an open box, apparently. Here we go. And then what? Okay, so I'm supposed to have, I have a map, right? Picture. Apparently I'm supposed to have a map. Blank paper. What? Map. Let me see map. Map. Turn to the left and go forward to the cabinet. A candle on top. Open it. Candle on top. Cabinet with a candle on top. Open it. The bottom right inventory. Okay, I guess these are different locations. Then what? Okay. Crowbar. Get the camera out.
I don't believe it. What's going on here?
Oh, it's the Loch Ness Monster. I can't believe the Loch Ness Monster is actually in this video game. And this goes back down to the laundry room, I'm guessing. What? Are you kidding me? What?
To hell with that Banshee's advice. Nothing hits the spot like some fine Cameron whiskey. I think I saw some glasses in the sitting room.
Okay, so I need to go back to that room I was previous in. Okay. No, not this one. The room I started in. Like, are you kidding me? There's a ghost, and no, it was not. Ew, it's green. It's got, I guess I'm looking for all these crystals, I'm assuming. So I'm supposed to meet some ghost outside of this door. Apparently. What? What about? I don't get it. Oh, this is open now. We're looking for a... What exactly am I needing to... do? So I meant to... Okay, I'll get the... I'm supposed to get some... where is it? Then what? I'm going to the display cabinet at the other end of the room. Okay, so I'm supposed to put this Knife on the cabinet. I do not have a knife. Oh, yes, I do. What was this thing? Blank paper, picture. What exactly did I get? It's probably... Okay, yeah. Now what exactly am I supposed to do? I'm supposed to go to some greenhouse now, so... Oh, I can actually go outside now. Well. Nothing yet. I need to go do the greenhouse. Okay, this is reminding me a little more of the Dracula game. Because there's actually more you can explore. I'm looking for flower. No. Let's for color arm on the flower. Of course. Why didn't I think of this? I have the flower. I have the flower. Okay, so I exit the greenhouse and go back to the front of the building. Now what? What? I didn't even need to go here in the first place. It keeps on saying that there's some ghost I'm supposed to see, and I don't see anything. And every time I go to the room where it says, oh, there's a ghost, I don't see none. What? There's no, I went back in here and I did not see any ghost. So I go back to creepy lady's room. She's still dead. And no one's moved her. I'm supposed to be able to go to I don't know. It's not starting a new day. There's cutscenes that are missing. I'm gonna go check the Steam page real quick.
Finally, you come to me in search of the truth. I have several versions to propose, but the choice is all yours.
Let's not complicate matters any more than necessary. I'm a little thick at the best of times, and the way you're looking at me doesn't exactly ease my mind. I'm looking for a Scottish lord. I've been hired by his wife, who, from the looks of it, could do with a relaxing cruise far away from this place.
This place is my own. Lady Ursula knows only too well. I am the living memory of the MacFarleys and the crystal of Serdach.
The crystal of Sirdach?
The 3 crystals of Serdach. Forgetting your classics, young man? The Book of Caleb is the story of Serdach, the druid, to whom the gods gave a most precious stone. A black and green crystal, capable of concentrating the sun's rays into an emanation of pure energy. It was Serdach's task to offer this divine power to the future Celtic kings, the day of their coronation. A woman stole the crystal.
Find the woman.
All memory of hers disappeared, even her name. But her thievery has instilled in us a keen sense of horror. The crystal broke into 3 identical pieces. These were entrusted to the McGraths, MacFarleys, and the Camerons. You see now that it is no accident that brings you home to Loch Ness. You're here to play the role.
Can you hurry up and get this over with? I'm trying to finish the game,
The version
not the cutscenes.
they chosen, is it not?
Okay, so much for legends. I'll tell it to my grandchildren if I ever get around to having kids. But today's story is what?
Find the man. He who wishes to reunite the crystals. He has a sinister plan for this century. A dark plot where for many there will be no future. But then, let's hope it is only a legend. That would be more comforting. Because for the banished, even the most ghastly of deaths is preferable to what horrors await them. Eternal damnation of the spirit and the decomposition of the soul. Cameron, accept this mission. Your spirit is ready. Beware of women and of whiskey.
Is she finally done talking? Okay. Tuesday, December 18th.
The Banshee of Phantom? It's not hard to believe. MacFarley's disappearance is real, though. I'm sure about that. Well, let's get to it.
Where's old dead lady at? No. It's not this room, no. I was still calling it the crystals, but I guess it's not. Oh, she's no longer here. Okay. Well, who cares anyways? We're supposed to go to this library back here. That's what I was told. What? Oh, I'm not supposed to go here. I went to the wrong room. Okay. I'm supposed to be going to a library, apparently. I guess it's not this room. Oh, I remember. This was the same globe from Dracula. I remember that. I should actually be looking what I'm supposed to be doing instead of... Didn't listen, go to the spiral staircase.
I told you already, I have no idea where my father hid the crystal.
I would so like to believe you. You're no doubt aware that your father and I kept no secrets from each other. And the crystal would, without a doubt, help me find him. I need to look in his office. I'm certain the crystal must be there.
I've never trusted you. In fact, you are the last person I would confide in if I knew the slightest detail about the McFarley crystal. And if my father has concealed the way into his office, it is no doubt to keep people from snooping and sticking their noses where they don't belong. But go try anyway if you like.
You're suspicious of me.
I've often wondered what obscure reasons my parents have for putting up with you. When you handed over the management of your distillery to Old Ipswich, I rather imagined that you'd honor us with your visits a little less frequently. Funny how disappointing things can turn out. I really wonder what you could be concocting in this distillery.
Why, whiskey, of course. Fine whiskey.
Okay. So I guess that's the antagonist, the big boy. That was, okay, so I was just supposed to notice it. Go down the corridor. I'm supposed to be looking for a briefcase. And I guess it's down here. Okay. One way this way. There's a briefcase that I'm looking for. I don't see it. So I'm supposed to be going... Wait a minute, can I go actually up? No. Oh, I can't just go up there now? Okay. I honestly do not see where I'm supposed to be going. Lighted statue and armor. The lighted statue and armor. The lighted statue and armor, I don't see that. Oh. Okay, that was it, but that was not... That was confusing. Oh, there was something else I was missing.
Hello, young man. You must be Mr. Cameron. Allow me to introduce myself. Bruce McGrath, distiller of the finest whiskies. Have you thought over my proposition? There's no need to give me an answer right away. I suggest we meet tonight at my distillery. You can come by boat on the river. I can't stay with you long. I have an appointment in Edinburgh. Well then, till tonight, shall we say, 8 o'clock? I'm counting on you.
Why is everyone calling me young man? Well, one thing's for damn sure. I'm not waiting till tonight to visit that distillery.
So I'm supposed to be going to the boat ramp now. Oh, yeah, I shouldn't be in that section yet. I don't see a boat ramp. Let me look at this again. Oh, I forgot about that. So, I don't see it on the map, though. What am I looking for? I honestly don't know where this boat ramp is. Okay, so I'm supposed to click on the stone bridge. Oh, I think I see it. Oh, okay. Pick up the ores. Okay, cutscene, here we go. I think this was a bad idea, simply because it's the Loch Ness Monster, and you're in the water. That funny face he's making is like... That dude's got a bang bang, he's got a gun. He's suspect.
Whoa, he doesn't look too friendly.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
We're closed.
He's like, we're cursed. Well, I may not have already known that. There's gotta be some... I'm probably gonna have to do something to distract him, so I probably have to shut off his water thing. Okay. Oh, I'm supposed to use this on...
A.P. Cameron, discretion assured. Well, now's my chance to prove it.
Let's see what I'm supposed to do next. I am supposed to... Oh, it says I might want to save game. I will. Okay, saved. Okay, go forward, turn right, and open the door. Go forward, turn right. Oh, he's right there, so, oh, yeah. Rag. Isn't that illegal, though? Oh, can I take his gun? His bang bang? I guess there's nothing I can do in there. Oh, okay, so there's a bag in here I'm supposed to pick up. Apparently there's some bag I'm supposed to be looking for. Oh, it's probably in here. Is it this bag? Where is this so-called bag I'm looking for? Oh, that's why. Because you make noise in here. Where's this so-called bag I'm looking for? Oh, it's the... I'm dumb. I was supposed to be grabbing his bag. Okay. Okay.
Hey, I've seen that symbol before.
Yeah, that's the one for the fireplace. Yeah. That probably goes into that little thing.
Farley went that way. I have to find the entrance to the cellar.
Oh, yeah. That's why there was things on the floor. I thought I was gonna be able to use the... Doesn't that mean if someone opens it, then you can't get up? Well, I guess you could get up, it just would be hard. Well, best kind of suspect. I still have that picture of the Loch Ness Monster. I don't know what that has to do with this entire game because I've only seen the Loch Ness Monster once. Okay. What am I supposed to do exactly here? Oh, it's this one. I must be oh, I didn't mean to click that. I must be missing something. And try to look what I'm supposed to do next. Just by the door has diving shoes. Okay, so I'm supposed to go back inside the manor. Okay. Now what? Oh, yeah, because he's got his...
Hey, I've seen that symbol before.
Yeah, it's this. This has been a long adventure so far. XCV. So there's a safe I'm looking for. Okay. I think I'll save right here and then come back to this later. I think I got everything from up here. I'm gonna double check. Guys, there's gotta be a puzzle or something I'm supposed to be doing. Guys, why else would I climb up here? I remember I got one item, I think. I am following the walkthrough step by step, if you all remember. Oh yeah, it's the same video. So yeah, I'm kind of dumb. But here we go. Table, turn left, left, and note the equipment at the end of the order table. Now that we have the glove, let us check the chair that we passed on the way here. Okay. So we're supposed to notice the equipment. Or something. Does this... I can't use that. I'm supposed to check the chair that we passed down here. So... with the metal glove. Window handle? No. So, what is it that I specifically need for this chair? Okay, it says, and I quote, save game. So I guess I'll save it here. I think there's something I'm missing since it won't let me interact. Okay, I'm assuming there's something I didn't interact with up here that I missed. Because it said I'm supposed to note the... So I guess I'm supposed to, like... That's where I found the metal glove, if I remember correctly. I'm supposed to note the equipment at the far end of the... I don't get it. I don't see anything that I specifically need to do. I tried to, it says I should be able to inspect the chair now, right? Where's my... I have the glove. It said I can interact the chair now. Do I need this? Oh, what about this? It says I can't interact with it, though. So what is the issue with that? Oh, okay. That's what we're missing. There is a paper I'm supposed to get over here. Okay. I don't see it. Do I already have it? Paper, no, that's not it. Wait, is it? I don't see anything that I specifically... the map, no. How am I supposed to interact with this chair specifically? Like... I'm an idiot. Maybe I should have actually read what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to use a key on this, the chest key on a chest. I don't see where this quote-unquote chest is. Like, I'm assuming it's that thing right there, but it won't let me interact with anything. That's my only issue. Oh, I'm an idiot. And the combination for that is M, okay, M, C, wait, C, X, C, wait a minute. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing okay, that is probably all I need to do to be able to interact with that. I wish I would have known that sooner, so I didn't have to waste that much time, but... no, it is... Now what do I do? In the toilet. Pushing the top left metal button. This is left. Then push the right. Right metal rod. That is why they told us to save. Okay. Now I know what I need to do. I should have saved right as I got the thing out of the chest. Chest key. C. C. V. No, it's M. C. C. X. M. No, it's X. C. As soon as I get up there to the chair, I gotta save. Like, immediately. Like, save right here. Okay, we gotta do this step by step. Wait a minute. I should have a paper. Oh, I'm an idiot. You're supposed to use the glove. Okay, now what? Push the top left middle button. Right. No. No. Okay, that's what I was supposed to do.
What? That laugh. This time, I'm not going to use the trap door to get out of here. I think I saw a window I could get through.
Why do I have a timer? I have a timer. Left forward twice, turn right to the window, then use the... Okay. Twice. It's timed. Come on. Oh, crap. And it didn't let me save, so... Thank goodness. I just happen to have a rope, like, come on. I guess I didn't do it in time. Load. I guess I have to do it in a certain time path.
This time, I'm not going to use the trap door to get out of here. I think I saw a window I could get through.
Handle. I guess I simply had to do it in time. Okay, yeah. I guess I had to do it in time.
Here he is, Miss Moira. I fished him from the waters.
It's Mr. Cameron, is it not? How is your investigation coming?
It's coming along fine.
My father knew that he was in danger, but he would never tell me. All I could get from him on the last occasion we met were some vague allusions to the crystals of Sodach and of terrible dangers if they should fall into the wrong hands.
Did he mention anyone in particular?
No, but he was taking precautions to protect himself. He gave an important document concerning the crystals to Scotland Yard. The information in that document has to be compared with the Book of Calia. This book can be found
The
in...
book's in my bag.
Oh. Well, you're quite a surprising one, aren't you? That's fine then. All you need now is that document from Scotland Yard. Here's what you're going to do. Go back to Father's laboratory and use the telegraph to inform Scotland Yard of everything that you've found so far. Using this coded message, you'll be able to retrieve the document that Father sent them. Maybe they'll be able to help us understand what's hidden behind all these peculiar events.
Miss Moira, there are certain things which the police are helpless to combat, especially the British police. Loch Ness never gives up its dead and drowned, neither man nor beast. She claims her own piece of this life.
I think she's the main antagonist. I have a feeling about that. Wednesday, December 19th. Okay. So now what am I supposed to do according to the walkthrough? Okay, so we're supposed to go back to the library to go back to that dude's office where he tried to throw me out the window. So, this way. So we're going back into that dude's office. We'll have to do that another time. I'm gonna pause right here and save, and then we should be good. And I guess there is a lot more to this game than I thought there was gonna be. Wait a second. Okay, so there should be. There we go. That was what we needed from there. See, what a lot of reason why this game has mixed reviews is because you have to follow everything step by step. So without going through the walkthrough, it's gonna take longer. That's why I was taking people, I think, over 9 to 12 hours, is because they didn't follow walkthrough. They just went around doing random nonsense out of order, and it doesn't let you do anything out of order. So, I'm supposed to look at the what did I get other than the observation key? Right, what am I supposed to do whenever I look at their okay. I guess there's something I'm missing, but that is fine. It says to go up the stairs, so to the observation. Oh, this is cool. This little I don't know what that crow's for, but it looks cool. Oh, I'm supposed to know the code. Oh, this is gonna be, okay, I should read this now. Yeah, that's to power on, if I remember. 7, 4, 3, 6. 7, 4, 3, 6. I did this wrong. It's 7, 5, 4, 3, 6. And then what? And then 65. Okay, I guess that's... I guess that was... And then what? The fingerprints. I guess I'm supposed to send all the informations. And then, wait, how do I do that? I don't get it. I don't get it. So I'm supposed to answer somehow. Wait a minute, so... I don't see anything I can interact with. I honestly don't see it. Okay, so... close on the left. I honestly don't get it. Like, what is there I'm supposed to be able to answer? I guess I got it, I'm assuming. I don't think I did. I'm supposed to be able to answer this. Okay, wait just 1 minute. Yeah, I can't find any videos of this game, so, I'm an idiot. I am an actual idiot. Okay. We have received your request. We are studying the information you have communicated to us. You may count upon receiving a reply within a day. P.S. Your photograph of the Loch Ness Monster is captivating. Okay, now that I can interact with this. And now what? I have them on, okay, and then okay, okay, so, I can't figure this out. I should look back at the book. Okay, okay, that's why it's not working. Okay, I need to put the bird on here. Okay. I wonder what this is gonna do. Is it gonna bring the bird to life? Oh, it duplicated it. If you seize the... Only then... How to open the path. Okay.
How would you like to show me the path of the sun? May just be the answer to all our clever sleuthing.
Okay, so I just heard a ring. Now that I know what I need to do is to just grab the paper like a smart person would do. I guess it's not done because it won't let me pick it up. Or I just clicked it wrong. Crystals are meaningless without the buried in the chapel. The key to the chapel is found behind the painting in my office. Okay. Well, this dummy. Okay, here's why I'm thinking he's not the... And why this dude, McFarley, is not the...
No time to make a real key. Let's see.
I
think a sharp pointed object will do the job?
Yeah, but I'm gonna save first because I know that there's gonna be some like really crazy what did I get? I got the chapel key and the... already had the pliers, so... See, here's why I think the McFarley dude is not the villain of the story. Is because... Okay, here's the thing. He would not just go and send me a message saying where the key is to the crystal if he was the villain. Now, would he? Unless it's a trap. But... if it is a trap, then... Oh, it's a stupid ghost lady that's gonna talk for an hour.
You are in search of the diabolical powers held within the crystals of Sardar, the accursed Triska. 2 paths lead to your goal. The first, the path of flesh and earth, you have already destroyed. The second, the path of knowledge and sky, is still accessible. The key is to be found in the Book of Kalia.
Oh, okay. That makes no sense to me whatsoever, so...
I need a cord.
So now that the key's broke... Okay, so we are going back to the boat ramp, apparently. Let's just use the map, since Stone Bridge. I guess that's not what I need to interact with. So, how did I get there before, previously to the... Oh, it was this way. Yep. And then we're gonna go back to the church, if I recall. We're supposed to go back here. And then we... Okay. I guess that's one way of doing it. Okay, climb, climb, climb. Oh, I thought I was gonna break for a second. Okay, a puzzle. Of course. Left to right. Okay. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 1, 3. 5. 2, 7, or it's 4, 6, 1, 3, 5, 2, 7. What is it I'm missing? It's not, I guess it's because I didn't do the book. Huh. Poem. I did that though. 4. 6. 1. 3. 5. 'Is this not... It's not working. I did this before, so 4. Is there any way to reset? Okay, I probably had to reset, so 4. 6. 1. 3. 5. 2. Or it could be 4, 6, 1, 3, 5, 2. Okay, why is it not working? Like... Okay, let me look through this. We're on Wednesday. Okay. S-I-R-D. S-I-R-D. Okay, remember this. So S. I. R. D. A-C-H. A. C. H. Okay, that was more complicated than it should have been. That animation just... And I do, in fact, think this is a good time to save. I'll save right here at this slot. Okay. So there's 4 of these. Another puzzle, of course. Risen from ancient times, king, queen, and knight will cross glances to discover the path. So... Oh, that was easy. Hopefully I don't get locked in here like I do in every other... I feel like that was a bad idea. Oh, I probably need to put the bird on here. Yep. If you know how I knew there was a bird on the door. I can do some things without having to look at the walkthrough. Now what? So I go back to the manor via the map.
Mr. Shastra,
Yes, sir. May I help you?
could I ask you a question?
Concerning what subject, sir?
I know that at one time Lord McFarlane worked with Mr. McGrath. Do you know when it was that they last worked together?
For the past 5 years, Lord McFarlane has been researching electricity and magnetic forces. His last collaboration with Mr. McGrath was last year at about this time.
And since then?
Lord McFarlane and Mr. McGrath disagreed about the possible usage for their work, and their collaboration...
So I'm thinking the main suspect is either this dude right here or the or that one lady. So
has returned to
we'll find out
part of life.
soon.
Lord McFarlane sensed that something underhand was happening, but was not certain of...
Because I feel like the dude that's pretty
Your opinion.
obvious that everyone thinks is...
I am awaiting Lord McFarlane's return. He will most certainly know what to do to rid the lake of its demons.
So, like, you think the obvious dude that he's been investigating the whole time. I don't feel like he's the actual villain. Thursday. Okay. I don't feel like he's the villain due to the fact that usually who the obvious person is not, unless it is, and then I've seen it coming the whole time. You know, like if you see something coming the whole time and it's like not expected. I do know this was this came out like used to, like, games would have good storytelling. Like a lot of them now are just basic stuff. So this was from I don't remember what year. It's either like 19 something or 2002 or whatnot. So it should have a good story or plot, because it's good so far. So okay, I'm supposed to go to the sitting room. I don't think this is the sitting room, because I can't look out the window. Oh, I know where the sitting room is. Never mind. It's that room we first came in at the beginning of the game. So it should not be that difficult to... It's this room right here. There he is, the Loch Ness Monster himself. So we actually get to see the Loch Ness Monster twice.
Run outside.
So we actually got to see the Loch Ness Monster twice. So that's good. See, like, games like this generally have a... all I know is I was supposed to go to this greenhouse here. Oh, I wasn't supposed to go in. I'm dumb. Well.
Hey, a hose. Just what I needed.
So a hose. Oh, we're gonna get to go underwater. Yay. This is gonna be fun. Oh, yeah. I'm supposed to go to get the diving suit. The helmet and the boots. Let me guess, I'm supposed to combine this. I was assuming it was this thing, but I guess not. Or maybe it needs to go at a different time. I got everything out the... Most likely need to go to the diving hatch. That was this way, right? No, it was not. It was, No. This was the right way that I just came from. So don't go here, don't go here. It must be this one, right? Oh, yeah, because it's this symbol. There's gotta be something I'm missing. That's probably not the right order, so let me go back to this room. What is it exactly that I'm missing? So I need to go back outside, I'm guessing. Back to the wheelbarrow. I'm just no? Unless I brought the wheelbarrow inside. Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay, so after I got it in the wheelbarrow, oh, okay. So on the opposite side, it's probably this thing.
It's too heavy to carry alone. But some help from the physically fit Mr. Moore could make all the difference.
So what after that? Go inside the greenhouse to ask. Oh, okay. I don't recall, oh.
Mr. Moore, I could use some help.
What sort of help?
I want to explore the lake using the old diving equipment that I found in the cellar. And I need someone to help me carry it over to the lake and then feed air to it.
You're not particularly fond of this life, are you? Are you really sure that's what you want to do? You're as it.
Okay, this is gonna be a cool scene because we get to see the Loch Ness Monster underwater. I think it's either this dude or that one lady, or they're working together. I'm gonna save just in case. Underwater save file right there. Okay. Okay, so go forward. Left at the boat. Forward and left at the boat. No. I don't see a boat. Forward. Left at the boat. That's not forward. I guess where the bicycle is. Forward left at the boat. See two rock formations. Turn right. Wait. Oh, okay. I've already messed up. I've already seen the broken boat right here. No. Go back. So we see this broken boat and forward to and see 2 rock formations. Okay. Forward and turn slightly to the left. That's where the maze start. Marker, bicycle, look up and see the way back to shore. Okay, yeah. Forward and left of boat. Forward. See, this is what my problem is with it's a long maze. Okay, forward is this way, right? I guess. Left to boat. What? Left to boat. Okay. Where to you see 2 rock formations. And slightly to the left. Forward and turn right. Marker -2 plants. What? No, no, no. I'm back to where I started. Are you kidding me? I can't. I hate this. Like the... Oh, I found the broken boat. Turn left. Forward and turn right. No. Forward. It's most likely this thing, isn't it? Phone loss. Door. Note. The ravens on the door. Turn around. Move forward. Realize that the air has been cut off. Return to shore immediately. I didn't have a broken bottle, did I? Okay, I messed up. What? No, go back. Oh, I lost it again. I messed up. This is what I hate so much. I can't. I thought this was gonna be a good, fun water scene, but Well, I found out where I started at, so... Why is there no... I found it, the bottles, for a second. Like... Like, I thought this was gonna be easy.
Something is living in Loch Ness, that's for sure.
I should save in a new slot right here.
I'm having trouble breathing. Fergus?
Good thing I saved. Why is there no... Okay. Oh, this is gonna be... Why is there no... Why can't you just swim straight up? Like... Do you not know how to swim? Wow. I know I should be just looking through the walkthrough and trying to match all the pictures and all that, but... I thought I knew the way back. Like... Since I've been stuck down here for like minutes and hours and whatnot, or... Yep, I'm dead. Okay, I think I know where I'm generally going. Game over, ha ha ha, I died because I'm an idiot. Well... Okay, load. Forward. Forward. Left turn. Forward. And right. Forward and... Forward. Forward and slight to the right. No, 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 no. No, we're right back where we started. So we go forward. Forward to the left. Forward, turn right. No, this is not it. Okay, that's not it, so... Okay, here we go. Broken boat. Is this where I... Broken bottles, okay, got... Oh... Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, you're stupid. Okay. Load.
I'm having trouble breathing. Fergus?
Forward to the left. Forward, turn right. Okay, boat. Bottles, okay. Big rock. Forward and left, okay. Forward and right. Forward and left. Forward, turn extreme right. Extreme right. Forward. Okay. We're definitely saving now. Okay.
Mr. Moore is getting tired in his old age. Christ. Moira.
Okay, so we go back in here. No, we're going to the library if I remember.
Old Ipswich! He took my daughter! Hurry! He took her to the distillery!
I'll find her. I want you to send your butler to the lake. Fergus Moore was hit on the head. He's hurt. He needs help quickly.
Dear God! You'll find a pistol in my room. Look in the drawer of my dressing table.
Okay. See, this is why I think it was all planned out from the get-go, is that I think she was the mastermind the whole time. So, she's framing Mr. McFarley, Ferguson, or what? No, either of them. Okay, I'm not good with the. No. We need to go find. We're looking for a drawer. That wasn't there before. So now we have that the pistol. Okay, so we're going back to the waterworks area. Noted. But first we're gonna save again. Where's my latest save? This one. I'll overwrite that save file so I can... I always like to have older save files also because it just helps if I if I lose part of the recording, I can go back to that point. Okay, no, that means we need to go to the boat ramp. We go here. Bridge. What? Water wheel. Oh, is it this? No. I don't know how to get there other than... Oh, yes, I do, actually. We go down to... this one, right? No. It's not this one, I guess. It's not. This is where we... Not there. Okay, this is definitely where I want to save because I'm guessing I can die right there. So let's see what we're supposed to do next. On the way to the door, pick up the bag of sawdust by the right side wall beside a wheelbarrow. I guess I forgot. By the wheelbarrow. So this way. By the wheelbarrow. I'm looking for a bag of sawdust, apparently. I don't get it. So... go to the water wheel on the way to the door. Pick up the bag sawdust by the right side wall beside a wheelbarrow and a gray barrel. So I guess it's out here. A wheelbarrow and a gray barrel. I don't see it. I don't see a wheelbarrow, so oh, here it is. And then what? Okay, I guess I'm supposed to go this way.
Oh shit, she's starting it again.
So guys, I guess I'm gonna have to stop right here for the moment, and we'll pick back up where we left off soon. I think I'm near the end of the game. So if I recall, the last time I was stuck here and I didn't know where to continue. I'm acting like it's a new video, but it's not. It's the same video as previously before. Oh, okay. I'm wondering if they're what I'm supposed to do, because if I can't... I guess that was what I was supposed to do. Okay, so I can no longer escape through there. So... And it wasn't a game over, or it would have told me. So there's got to be something I'm supposed to do. So some crazy lady threw us back down in the basement. Okay. Okay. Was that always there? Pliers? No. Oh, broken bottle. Can I use that on here? Leather. There's gotta be... So there's gotta be something I'm missing. Like, clearly. Okay, I'm making sure the microphone wasn't muted. Oh, yeah. I was reading the guide last time, step by step, because if you don't do things in certain order, it doesn't work. Which is one of the stupidest mechanics you could ever do, is by making it so you have to follow, like, directly. Oh, okay. That is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And if you're wondering what that was, I'm supposed to use this on here. Right? It just said I'm supposed to use it on here. But it's not working. Huh, okay. So let me read this to you. Well, pick up the leather strap, turn right, forward, left, look up at the barred window. Use the leather strap on the bars. This attaches one end to leather strap to the bar. Turn around and go forward and use the leather strap on the wind. Maybe I should have read the whole thing before being an idiot. Maybe I should have read everything before I just clicked get out of here. Okay, outside. Save game here. Okay. That is very important, I'm assuming. There we go, we saved. Because I'm assuming when it tells me to save, that means there's going to be a big decision coming up. Pick up your bag. The maid comes out directly. Get a revolver from inventory and shoot the bag hanging. Oh, so we're committing a crime now. Okay. So I'm looking for my bag, apparently. It's not this one, is it? I've got to be missing something, right? I said get my bag. Oh.
Such a charming
That was stupid. Okay.
The time has come, Cameron. Tomorrow is the shortest day of the year.
The shortest day of the year. You're stupid.
The meteor of the celestial light must be celebrated. It is the zenith of the dark force, the day where good and evil meet face to face.
Could you be a little clearer?
All is obvious. If you wish to find the true reason for why you're here, you must make use of Arthur's divine light. Serdar drew his powers from the Trisker and from his crystals, but it was the sons of the Nessos that empowered him.
Friday. Okay, this is the last day. Come on, we're gonna do good. I assume this is the last day because it's the last day of the week. Well, not Saturday technically, but still. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to click. I was gonna wait like a loading screen. Okay. Okay. So I'm supposed to read what's his name's notebook. I assume I added it to my notes. Is this right? Yeah. Access code 532. No. Underground dock 421. So I'm supposed to go to the underground dock. Okay, so it said go to the greenhouse. Okay. Greenhouse. So apparently I'm supposed to find some colt down here or something stupid, so that's not the right way. There's supposed to be an access code. Wait. Is there something I can activate? I thought this was what I was supposed to do, but I guess not. So it's not the Raven, it's straight, right? No. It is this one. No, that's where I came from. This way is where I need to go. Okay, let me read this again. Okay, so it was this way. Okay. So it is this thing that I'm supposed to interact with. Okay, this is it. This is what's really dumb. Okay. Oh. So the inn is supposed to be, the light's supposed to be on the inn. This is stupid. That was stupid. I didn't hear the audio cue. So if I was playing with the audio off like I normally do with games, then I would be done for. Okay, so we're supposed to save here. Because why not? Okay, we're looking for the one that says Monday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Oh yeah, because today is okay. Never mind. Okay. I'm up. Turn to the left patches. Go Windows.
McFarley. I hope I can count on his help to get rid of McGrab.
Okay. I should go forward, go to the left stairs, look at the door, go room, go down to the right, exit, turn right, go forward 2 times, look in the next room's window, chemical laboratory, go turn, and see the hatch down the hall submarine. Down to the submarine. Okay. So that was, in fact... No. Turn right. Submarine. Okay. So we're looking for a hatch to a submarine. I guess that's not it. So we're looking for a hatch to a submarine. This is what I thought it would be. But it's not.
Today, gentlemen, is the dawning of a new era. The crystal
This dude's weird.
The divine light of Arthur will deliver to the order of Uactaract the magnificent power that should never have ceased to be its own. The power of Sirda. Our generator is ready to receive the formidable power of the sun. Tonight,
Okay, I'm sorry, it's not supposed to be funny.
when midnight strikes, London will be wiped from the map.
I know this is not supposed to be funny, but it is.
The power of Sirdak is in my hands. Return to your homes and
I'm surprised this game hasn't got cancelled.
Miss McFarlane.
Of how this okay.
If she does refuse, she will die.
Can't be hanging out here.
Oh, that's specifically why they told me to save. Because these dudes are hanging around. I did see the hatch. Don't mind me, I'm just taking this crazy boy's stuff from his desk. It's platinum key. Just why is it not working? I thought I turned the thing, so I should, in fact, probably save, just to be safe. Okay, so. What? Oh. Does this go here? Oh. Well. I'm assuming I'm missing something. 'Cause I went to the chemical lab, didn't I? Yet it's a timed event. I turned that on, I think. Is there something I'm missing? Oh, that key is probably for, I'm an idiot. But that was the smallest thing ever. I couldn't possibly see that. Okay, so I got some stuff. Can I take this knife? No. Explosives. Okay. Okay, I understand now. I understand what we're doing. We're making explosives. Okay. Okay. Is there something I'm missing since it's not letting me do it? Okay, let me read this one more time. Into a mortar, add finally charcoal. Oh, okay. In a beaker, pour 120 milliliters of nitric acid. Okay. 1 milliliter nitric acid. Okay, there's gotta be something I'm missing since it's not letting me do anything. Okay, wait a second. Okay. Okay, I noted the beaker. Okay, this is stupid. Okay, this is another place where we gotta save, simply because I know it's telling me that I need to go get the dude out of the room first. Okay. Right here. Well, at least I can load from a save file. They were right about saving though. So I should actually save right out front of the door. Save, because I already know that there's gonna be okay, I don't think I'm supposed to click these switches. I assume that's not what I'm supposed to do. Don't you love it how games used to have actual like fast loading time? Okay, so there's gotta be something I gotta do now. Okay, I know what I'm supposed to do now. Then left switch foot cables. Okay, wait a second. Here we go. Switch head cables. And then the left switch was just foot cables if you make a mistake. Alright, fire line. end game ins. Foot cables. Okay. I have a feeling I should save now. Like, I don't want to legit risk it, because it is...
Lord McFarlane, I'm AP Cameron. I came after I received your message, but I seem to be too late.
Where's McGrath?
He must be in the submarine. They're leaving tonight. The crystals have given him the energy he needed. They're going to destroy London.
Oh, he's a madman.
That's not all. They've kidnapped your daughter. She's being held
Oh,
prisoner.
yeah.
I'll get her back. You should prepare your laser. I'm going to try and put an explosive on the submarine. I've got to get back the crystals and the Triskel.
Take care of yourself, young man. I'm waiting for you in the observatory.
And I'm going to save because I don't want to watch that cutscene again. Okay. Okay. So McFarley dude went to go get the laser ready. So this is gonna be...
Where to begin? The Triskel can wait, so it's either the girl or the bomb.
Okay, this is gonna be... Turn right and exit, turn left if you're going from releasing. Farley, go across, exit behind the central column, enter, exit the submarine. Okay, so we're going to the submarine. I know where that is. I don't know how to do this. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, this is stupid. What was it? What was it again? Come on, come on, come on. 421. 421. Come on. 4, 2, 1.
This is going to be tricky.
Now what? Now what? Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Go to the dock area. There's a bucket apparently. I'm looking for a bucket. Pick up the key. Okay, okay. Yeah, I know. She's in that. What next? There's a panel I'm looking for, apparently. Where's the panel? I don't see it. I don't see the panel. Where is the panel? Oh, crap. And this is time 2. Here we go. I did not mean to do that. I didn't mean to do that. I also didn't mean to throw my phone on the floor. Yeah, I just messed up my phone was plugged in charging. Okay, so I know what I need to do now. And what that is not do what I just did.
Where to begin? Triskel can wait, so it's either the girl or the bomb.
Well, why don't you do none of the above? I think I just wasted so much time. Yeah, I did. 4, 2, 1. Okay, so basically what I need to do is real fast go pick up the bucket to get this key thing. And this time I need to reverse it instead of, in fact, dropping her into the... I did it wrong again. Okay. That is stupid. Okay, I don't understand what I did wrong.
Where to begin? Triskel can wait, so it's either the girl.
Yeah, we don't care. Come on. Four, 2, 1. There we go.
This is gonna be tricky.
Gonna be tricky. No, it's... Yeah. Sure is, since... It won't go in reverse. How am I supposed to get it to go in reverse if it's not gonna go in reverse? And I can't interact with anything over here besides this bucket. Is there something I'm missing over here? I didn't click that! I clicked the thing on the side. I didn't click on that. Okay. I'm gonna read this, because it's not telling me the correct way to do this. Okay. Okay, this is the stupidest thing. I just read what I'm supposed to do. And you're not going to believe this. You have to click at a certain part of the thing. It will not let you just...
Where to begin? Triskel can wait, so it's either the girl or the bomb.
Well, it's basically either rage a lot or do an easy puzzle. I know what I'm supposed to do now.
It's gonna be tricky.
It's not tricky. They just don't tell you that you have to click a certain part of this. They just don't tell you you have to click underneath. I'm saving right now because of because of how stupid this is. I'm gonna save at a different save slot simply because... Yeah, I'm gonna use these cutters.
You? Where's my father?
He's fine. He's waiting for you in the manor. Get out through the pipes and get to him. He needs your help. I'll join you as soon as I can.
I have a feeling Dumb Boy is gonna be outside the store. I have a feeling that she was the villain the whole time and it was all set up and planned. Okay, and the reason I have that theory might be stupid to you. I was supposed to do it in a certain order, wasn't I? I'm gonna have to watch that cutscene again. Wow. I sure thought of it real good.
You? Where's my father?
He's fine. He's waiting for you in the manor.
You're the villain. We all know it. You framed the other dude and you tricked him into doing it.
Join you as soon as I can.
Because I understand this was made a long time ago, but the story can't be that obvious, you know. Like, if it's that obvious, then there's no plot twist, no... Okay, I'm going to save here again. I'm going to do a different save slot. This is my new save slot. I need to remember that. No. Oh, crap. I can read, okay. It doesn't matter. Click nitric acid. Times 4. Nitric acid times 4. Nitric acid. So I've been told I'm supposed to do this 4 times. And then 1 more. And then what? The sulfate acid, 4 times as well. I counted wrong. I apologize, I counted wrong. Okay? I know, I get it. Game over. Okay, this save file. Now I know. This one. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then what? Please tell me it's 4 again, right? Okay, yes, it is 4. 1. Okay. What am I supposed to add now? Pour the mixture to the left. Oh. Okay, I did that. Place the pipette on the mixture. Pipette on the mixture. Why is it? Now what? Okay. place sawdust on the green bottle on the right. Sawdust. Perfect. And then, okay. Okay. I'm gonna save right here since I did the puzzle. Save. Come on. I'll save it right here. I know that might have been a big mistake, but already did that. Go to or look at close on the chain. Okay, already seen that. Go up to the rooms above. Go to the exit treasure room. Climb up. Okay. I know where that is now. No. We're looking for the stairs that go up. I've seen that before because I remember getting lost up here. This one is 532. 5, 3, 2. Now what? Oh, okay. Yeah, that might have been smart, using the key on it.
Better not touch it. It's still heating up.
What now? It's gonna say don't. Okay, oh, that's stupid. I used the pliers to pick it up. It said. No. I clicked the wrong thing, didn't I? I think I got the wrong pair of pliers because this was from previously, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Right? I got this pair of pliers earlier in the game, didn't? Yes, it was. Okay. Good thing I thought of that. Because I knew that there was something off about it. That something was that I brought the wrong. No. I went the wrong way again. Okay, I clicked the pliers on it. Okay. Go forward, left. Use phone key to open up the door. Open the door. Place Triskel chest in the chamber. Oh, okay. It's saying I can't place the Triskel chest in the chamber like I'm wanting to. Okay, and it's gonna tell me there's a timed event, isn't there? Okay, there we go. We're supposed to go back to where we started. So that's like the underground tunnel section. I thought that's where I came from. I thought I came from... Yeah, I thought I came from there. It's not letting me go through. Can I not use this submarine to go out? What I don't get is what this has to do with the Loch Ness Monster. That's what I want to know. It's not letting me go anywhere. I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Okay, why is it not letting me go? Okay. Now go to the underground exit used to hit with the... Okay. It's not letting me use the map. Wow. I don't get it. Is there something I'm missing? I don't see this underground entrance that I came from, because this is clearly what I came in from, right? Yeah. See, it's not letting me go down, so I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. Because it's not letting me go. See, it's not letting me use the... Is this it? This it? And it's not letting me fast travel. So, what am I supposed to do? It clearly does not want me to go. I seriously don't know where they're talking about. Because it's not letting me go through anywhere that I came in. What? I honestly don't know where I came from. Like, how I got in here. Because, obviously, it's not going to show me where I'm supposed to get out. And there's no walkthroughs on... Actually, let me look at the one with pictures. So I had two... Okay. Okay. So we go here and then follow my pathway to my right. That just brings me back here. Okay. To my right. That's not it. I am tired of this. Are you kidding me? It says I'm supposed to do something with this submarine. I don't see a thing. It says right here, walk to the submarine head towards the... Okay, put the... Okay, I don't get this. Oh, what was that? Are you kidding me? Let me guess, it's gonna let me leave now. It's gonna let me leave. I'm gonna save. Nowhere in that little thing I was reading told me to do that. So I had to look at the other one that... The one that's a picture of the Triskel on it. Okay, this one. Okay, now what? Okay. It said go to the library and then go to the observatory. Would I have ever known that without reading? No. Oh, no. The library is not this way. So we're supposed to do something at the observatory with the Triskel. We're supposed to put this right here. Put this back in here. Oh, someone actually cleaned the office. We're going to the observatory.
My father's resting. He's exhausted.
I've placed the explosives.
The pleasure is all yours.
Did that not sound like sus to you at all? There's a submarine. Okay. Oh. It makes a shadow. Like. It's an inflatable dinosaur. It's a Loch Ness monster. Is an inflatable. No. It's his mirror machine that was in the other room. That's what he was using to be the Loch Ness monster. Oh, and I used the laser. Okay. I gotta admit that was cool, but it was a big letdown that it wasn't actually the Loch Ness Monster.
I don't know what we would have done without you. You saved our lives.
All in a day's work. But before this business is finished, I have one last person to see. That is, if she is a person. Maybe she'll be near the crossing park.
Okay.
So, diligent detective, you have succeeded. I never doubted you. The Driscoll will take its place among the legends of Devil's Ridge, as will
I would like to know more about you.
I. My past is that of Devil's Ridge, of the McFarlanes, and
Okay.
I will only return if I am summoned by circumstances. Banshees bear the misfortunes of Scotland.
You mean that...
Okay, and yes, this was the ending of the game, guys. Like, legitimately. Okay, this... I'm gonna talk about the game whenever it's... Yeah. So this game was... It was okay. If you don't do stuff in a specific order, that makes it more difficult. But story-wise, it had some turns and some good parts. Like the underwater part, I didn't like it, but it was something original. But yeah, that was a fun game. So if you liked, make sure to hit that subscribe button. I'll see you all next video.